Hey guys, today I wanted to just talk about the word privilege. Um, so I would say my parents, starting out when I was younger, after I moved to America and started living with my parents here, they didn't really have much. I remember living in a small apartment with my parents and my brother, and uh, things were simple back then. And um, I had many friends growing up, and um, my parents they didn't really make much in terms of uh, money back then. My father was still working on his PhD, um, and works for the school in the state that I grew up in. And my mother, she was more in the food industry business, and I know that it's rough there. But yeah, she worked and she supported the family. You know, she contributed what she could, and cooked and cleaned for her children when she had time. I don't recall many memories with my parents together. Um, Not many family moments, I guess, since they were mostly working all the time. Um, but yeah, over the years, my father finished his PhD and continued to work for the school and moved around. And I think he moved up, and my mother started owning restaurants here and there. And now she got out of the food industry business completely and works as an accountant. And my father is a research scientist. So I would say they're sort of upper middle class, if I had to label them now. But yeah, my point is that um, my parents worked for what they have now. So, so the privileges that they have now, I think they worked hard for it, to give them and their kids a better life. And I'm super grateful for that. And I'm so glad that I was privileged before. Um, I was also sheltered um, from interacting with different races, anyone that my parents didn't like for any reason. So they were quite judgmental. And it was a small circle of friends I had. Um, so yeah, I didn't really struggle financially that bad. Like once my parents like got a life promotion, sort of. Um, moved out of the apartment and got their first house. Um, we were all really happy, obviously, and life just got much easier, I guess. And I didn't have to worry about money or anything at all. It was pretty easy. Like, um, yeah, I would say I was privileged back then. However, I made a choice at I believe, 18 or 19 years old to leave that privileged type of household and pursue my own dreams, like discover myself and just give myself a chance to do that, accept myself, and just be comfortable with who I am and live, the way that I feel is best for me. Like I believe that everyone should do what's best for them, what makes them happy, and being in that environment back then, um, although I had it pretty easy. I didn't even have to cook or clean really, and it was very different. Um, but I didn't like um, how the family dynamic was, just how close-minded my parents and other family members were and still are, and they put a lot of restrictions uh, in my life. And even though I was old enough to venture out and have better judgment of um, who to be friends with, they sort of limited that and only allowed me to interact with people that they approve of. And the thing is, they won't be able to meet everyone I meet and approve of them. That's just unrealistic and just dumb, in my opinion. So there was really no sign of trust in the family, and it was just really hard to live like that. Like even though you live like you can live like a king, but if your family just makes it hard for you to feel comfortable and make a like trust trusting, caring, supportive, unconditional love environment, like if they can't give you that but only provide for you, it's really hard for you to continue to get along with them and trust them when they can't return that. And so I made that choice to leave that sort of culture and find my own. And it was sort of a rough journey. Starting out, I lived with my ex girlfriend's parents for half a year, and then got a better paying job and moved out into my own apartment, and just been focusing on myself and supporting myself, being independent, and using my diligence, um, the skills that I've gained throughout life and the wisdom to progress further in life and just um, keep moving forward. Uh, I don't make millions of dollars. Like I'm not looking to be rich and famous. I just want to live peacefully, have trustworthy, supportive friends and chosen family in my life, to be there for me, and I can return the favor and just really understand what unconditional love feels like and be able to return that. So that means a lot more to me than a materialistic and just easy, I guess, life. Um, I would rather work hard to gain the success that I deserve instead of just sitting around and depending on other people, um, like parents or whoever, and not really care, I guess, about your own personal development. Um, so I believe in hard work and overcoming obstacles to achieve success, because then it's more rewarding and it's well deserved. So yeah, I feel like I'm proud of who I am now, and I'm proud of how far I've come and the choices I made to come this far, and I will keep going. So um, yeah, I just wanted to, I guess, talk about that today and share some more insight with you guys about my life and the person I am today. So thank you for listening, and guess I'll talk to you guys later. I'm gonna be pretty busy next week. There's a Trans Health Conference next weekend, pretty big in this country, so I will be attending that for the first time with my chosen family and a few friends. So yeah, I'm very excited for that, and unfortunately, I can't take pictures and stuff there, but I'll be sure to update you guys on my experience and people I meet and different workshops. So, yep, you guys take care and talk to you guys later.